Hey Dan over at K&D Roofing, how's it going? This is Chris with J3 Innovation. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. And as you can see, we are on the homepage of your site at kndroofingnc.com. I gotta say, you have a pretty nice site here, man. I do have a few suggestions for you though. As you can see up here, you have your phone number at the top, but you don't have it clickable. I would make that clickable. And the reason for that is the customer is able to just click on that number and call you as well. And that helps with accessibility purposes when Google is looking at your site, and they reward you Google points for that. And that's going to help with your authority and ranking. So I would make that clickable. Number two is you have all your tabs listed here. You want to kind of clean this up and make it more organized. So what I would suggest is taking all your services here and putting them in a service tab. So I would have a home tab, a service tab, a contact us, and an about us tab. And you can also have your gallery tab as well. But the rest of your services, I would put those under the service tab and make it a drop down menu so the customer can just click on that as they please. And that's going to help with your organization, and Google will give you points for that as well. So going down, you guys have a pretty nice site here. And I love that you have a contact form here. This also helps with accessibility purposes, and Google rewards you points for those as well. So good job there. You guys have a little bit of content here. You have about 507 words of content. I use this tool called Word Counter to find that out. So let's talk about the main factors while we're at it. When you're trying to rank your site and make it beneficial to your business, there are three main factors that go into play, and they are content, backlinks, and citations. Content being number one because it is king in the eyes of Google. So you want to have that squared away. You want to have top quality content, authoritative content, and you also want to have the correct amount of content for Google to even look at you and take you seriously. So with that being said, we found about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone, and 500 to 750 words of content on the service pages is right around the sweet spot that you want to target with content and Google. And that's going to allow you to target the top buyer intent keywords on your site and on your pages. That's going to draw in that traffic to your site and make your site more beneficial to you and your business. And you also want to be beating out your top competitor in those little factors as well. And while we're on that subject, let's go check these guys out and see who your top competitors are. As you can see, we're on the search page of Google. Raleigh Roofer is one of your top buyer intent keywords that I typed in to find you, and 100 searches a month. And when I last spoke to you Friday, you was in the 20th position, sorry, which was on second page. And today, when I'm doing a video, you have dropped all the way to the 37th position. So that's 17 positions in 2 days that you dropped. So let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see down here, this is the map pack area. This is where your citations go. We'll speak on that in just a minute. Down here is the organic ranking section where your content, your backlinks, and your citations all go into play. And these guys right here, Raleigh Roofers, are your number one organic ranking competitor. So let's check them out. All right. So as you can see, we are on RaleighRoofers.com. They have their phone number here at the top, and they do have it clickable as I suggested to you. They do have all their tabs here listed, so just like you did, but if you clean yours up, that would actually give you a little bit of edge over these guys. And as you can see, they have a pretty good amount of content, and they are targeting some keywords on their homepage, but it's not the top buyer intent. So actually adding the amount of content and the quality and authority that I suggested, and also implementing the top buyer intent keywords on your site is going to give you the edge over these guys to help you start crushing them in the content factor, and that's what you want to do. So the second factor is backlinks. And as you can see, this is a tool that you use called Hrefs. It shows the behind the scenes, the metrics of your site, everything that's going on with it. As you can see, you have a pretty good amount of trust here and a little bit of power here. You have 17 backlinks that's going to your site from 10 websites. So you're sending 17 backlinks from 10 websites. You're targeting 143 organic keywords, which is giving you 26 searches a month, totaling in $185 in traffic value. And this is what Google and RF looks at. What these people come search on your site and what they look at, and they get a pretty good estimate of what it would be. So that'd be 185 times those 26. So it's bringing you $185 worth of traffic value from those 26 searches, as opposed to your top competitor, Raleigh Roofers. As you can see, they have pretty good amount of trust, pretty good amount of power here. They have over 4,000 backlinks coming from 88 websites. They're targeting 184 organic keywords, which is bringing them 382 searches a month, totaling in $5,000 in traffic value. And the reason for this is these guys, what the keywords that they are targeting, they're targeting the top organic buyer intent keywords, and they're in a ranking position between 1 to 5 on these keywords that's bringing them all this traffic. And this is what you want to do here is the copycat method. So we want to find out the best organic ranking keywords, and we want to start sending quality backlinks to those as well to push back to your site. And I mean quality because not all backlinks are created equal. So you want to have quality over quantity. And that, speaking on that, you don't really want to focus on how many backlinks they have. You want to focus on this. You want to have more referring domains than these guys. And you want to be having more quality backlinks coming from these quality domains. So what we do is we also find out what sites they are getting their backlinks from, the best sites, and we implement that to your site as well. But you don't stop there. You have to continue to build and build and build each month and build up your backlink profile and have better quality links coming to your site than these guys. So that's what you do with that as well. And the final factor is citations. As you can see, this is the map pack. This is where your citations go. And your citation is just your name, your address, and your phone number that you implement to as many local directories and other directories as you can. And it's going to boost your Google My Business listing up here to the top. And that's exactly what you want to be. In the top 3 is ideal. But of course, everybody wants to be number 1, right? So how do we do that? You guessed it, copycat method again. So what we do is we use this tool right here called White Spark to find out where these guys are getting all their citations from. We take those, implement them to your site, and just like in the backlinks and the content factor, you want to crush these guys. You don't want to be even with them. You don't want to barely beat them. You want to crush them. So after we took all their citations and implemented to your listing, you want to add at least 1 to 2 more citation packs to really strengthen your lead and make it really hard for these guys to catch up with you. And that's basically it in a nutshell, my guy. So all you want to do is be beating them out in the content, the backlink, and citation factors. And once you do that, you're going to start to see your site become a whole lot much more beneficial. And I hope this wasn't too much information for you, man. And if you want to continue further with us and talk a little bit more about how we can get this going and helping you, then here's my information for you to do just that. All right, here we are, Dan. So this is my website address if you want to check that out. This is my email, and I'm going to send this video link through that email. So if you want to get in touch with me, you can go ahead and just contact me through this email again, or you can either call me on my phone number as well and my business number down here. And I appreciate your time. And we are looking to work with one company in Raleigh, and we invite that to be you. So I hope to hear from you soon, Dan. I appreciate your time. Have a blessed and wonderful day.